How's it going, my people? This your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Handle everything you guys gotta handle, no matter what it is, y'all. Do it. And one thing I want to say today is, and I want to talk about quickly, very quickly, before we get on with the video, is forgiveness. There's a lot of you guys out there dealing with depression, anxiety, anger problems, all kinds of different things, and you don't understand why. Most of the time, it's because you have a problem forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for something you didn't do, forgiving yourself for something you did in the past. Forgive yourself, okay? It does not help you if you hold a grudge against yourself. The worst thing you can be is an enemy of yourself. The worst thing you can be is an enemy of yourself. Because if you're an enemy of yourself, then you might as well hang up the towel you done lost. Because you're the only friend you got sometimes. If you were to lose everybody, family, everything, you will still always have you. Take care of yourself. Handle yourself. Love yourself. With that being said, let's get down to the video, y'all. Now, I want to get down to business. And talk about the Biggie murder. Biggie Smalls murder, y'all. Now, this is something I want to show you guys. As you can see clearly on the bigger picture here in the background, you see the same Suburban as you do on the smaller picture up on the left-hand corner. Top left-hand corner. The one on the top left-hand corner is Biggie's shot Suburban. The one on the bottom background, bigger picture, is the one that Puffy was in and Eugene Deal was just hopping into. The one on the back, the bigger picture, is the video that those tourists filmed at the right time when Biggie got shot and when they were leaving the garage. Okay? I know you guys have seen it before. If you haven't, it's on YouTube everywhere. It's old, guys. It's old. Alright? Even before YouTube. Now, I said that to say this. This is a possibility that is out there. And it is extremely possible. While speaking to a lot of people, even people around association with the case, this has came up and my evidence has taken me to ask this question. Now, I'm not saying it's 100% true. I'm not saying that's what went down. I'm simply saying it's a possibility. Let me repeat that because there's a lot of you guys that might not hear the first time. Okay? I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm saying it's a possibility. There's people out there that might have think this has happened. Okay? But I'm not saying this is what went down. Alright? Now listen very carefully, my friends and family. Eugene Deal, on the night of March 9th or 8th, there's still a little gray area on that. We talked about this, a couple of videos back about the difference in date, and Eugene Deal's story kind of didn't really match up. Eugene Deal's timeline didn't really match up with the surveillance footage time. Okay, the little time that's on the videos on surveillance tapes. They didn't really match up. Anyways, before Biggie's shooting, whether it was an hour before or whether it was 5 minutes before Biggie's shooting, Eugene Deal walked out of the Peterson Museum, looked to his, walked out of the garage area, looked to his right down the street, and he said he only saw one person coming right up to him. It was a guy dressed like a Muslim with a bow tie, white shirt, blue suit on, peanut head, a black man. Okay? I've shown you guys this picture plenty times. It's right here. Okay? And for y'all that are not aware of this yet, the reason I say the timelines didn't match up between Eugene Deal's story and this picture is because Eugene Deal said that 5 minutes later after seeing this man, this Muslim man that's in this picture, this is the guy he was talking about. 5 minutes later, when the guy turned around and walked down the street, Biggie was shot. It doesn't match up because on this surveillance footage here, you can see the picture, you can see the time. It's still March 8th, about 10:53 p.m. Biggie got shot and killed and died March 9th. He got shot March 9th at midnight. So it was March 9th. That's why I said the times don't really match up. All right, it can be either a simple, misunderstanding. Eugene Deal getting caught up in the story. People misspeak all the time. I do it all the time. All right, but that's why I say that. Now let's get on with this. The guy walks up to Eugene Deal after he walks out the garage and turns right. The Muslim guy, blue suit, bow tie, peanut head in this picture. He says he just stared at him right in his eyes. Didn't really say much. Eugene Deal, which was paid to protect Puffy and Biggie that night. And Paul was there with him, which was the head of security of Bad Boy Records. Said Eugene Deal said he just stared at him. So Eugene Deal, paid to protect people, did his job and showed him his gun to back him off. He showed him he wasn't playing. Tupac had just got shot. He got word that somebody might come out to get them. So he showed them, he brandished his pistol. You know what I'm saying? Doing his job because, you never know. Now this Muslim guy turns around and walks down the street. And he said a couple minutes later, Biggie gets shot. Now, look at the truck that Eugene Deal was driving. It's the exact same color, model, year, brand, and everything. Identical as the one that Biggie Smalls was driving when he got shot. They were in a caravan, okay? You can see Eugene Deal getting in the truck because he has the same number 4 shirt as he did, when he was in there. I mean, that's what he was wearing, a black shirt with a number 4 on it, right? It's in the pictures when they're inside the Peterson Museum still partying. You can see him right behind Biggie protecting him, being a security guard. And as he's getting in the truck in this footage, you can see the number 4 as he's walking in. Watch it. And if you don't, if you haven't watched it yet, we're about to show you a picture of it where you can see it as he's getting, when you can see Eugene Deal as he's getting in, and you can see that number 4 on his shirt. Okay? So they have the same cars, right? Same cars. Okay? There you go, right there. See that? Same car, just a little bit more of a close-up of that picture. And you can see Eugene Deal getting in. And it was a little bit more, this is a different angle from the camera. Remember, guys, this is a footage. This is some tourists filming this. So they zoom in. You know what I'm saying? And this is a couple of seconds after the picture you guys were just watching right now. You know what I'm saying? The one that you guys were just watching. So you can see Eugene Deal getting in there. You can see that number 4 right there. Right? That's Eugene Deal getting in. That's Puffy in the front seat. And that's, I don't know who that guy is right there driving. But see, Puffy with the little tango hat, white shirt, and Eugene Deal with the black shirt, number 4. That was inside the Peterson Automotive Museum where they were partying at for the Vive after party. Now, we got that straight. They were driving the same cars. Y'all know that they were. This is the proof of that. Now, back to the story. He sees the Muslim, pulls the gun out. Muslim mad dogs him, stares at him real bad and ugly, turns around, walks away. Time passes, Biggie gets shot. This is what we think went down. That Muslim guy got offended. We think that Muslim guy has some pull. He has some pull. He wasn't somebody to mess around. All right? Might have been drunk that night. We don't know. You never know. Possibility. Might not, though, because Muslims are not known drinkers. Muslims do not drink, right? They practice the Muslim religion. Okay? Possibilities, right? He might not have been drunk. Might have been completely stone sober. But this is what we do believe, though, 100%, that he had juice. This man. He wasn't a man that played around. Okay? Now, He was extremely offended by the gun that Eugene Deal brandished on him. He didn't understand. He probably didn't even know who the hell Eugene Deal was. So he didn't understand why he pulled the strap. He felt disrespected 100% as a man and as a human being. He walked to his car, got in, which was a black Impala, waited for them to pull out because he saw that Eugene Deal was in front of a green Suburban, right? The Suburban was right behind him. Right? You can't see the Suburban in that security footage picture, but it's right behind him, right? Green Suburban. Remember, the same one that Biggie was driving. Same exact color, everything, model and year. Identical, right? He sees it right behind him, so he knows what Eugene Deal is driving or potentially in. Okay? Walks down the street, parks, waits. Remember, when they're pulling up to the red light, Eugene Deal tells his boy to run it, to take it. He takes it because Eugene Deal, Puffy were in the front and Biggie was right behind them in an identical car. Deal takes the light, Biggie stops at the light. The Muslim sees the truck, sees a big dude in the front, it's dark, pulls up on him and shoots him. And kills Biggie by mistake. He was really trying to kill Eugene Deal. He was trying to shoot Eugene Deal. Biggie murdered by accident. Wrong place, wrong time. Alright? Eugene Deal could have caused this by accident. Not on purpose. It's not his fault. By accident. And this could be the explanation. And this could be what happened to the Notorious B.I.G. that night. It was a misunderstanding. They were driving the same car. They were both wearing black shirts. They're both tall. It's dark. Real dark. He's pulling up on them real quick. They just pulled up. He sees it real quick, pulls up, shoots, fires, kills Biggie, but was really trying to get Eugene Deal. And that's what went down. That's what went down. Mistake in identities. Simple as that. It was a miscommunication. They were trying to kill Deal, but they got big, guys. This thing happens. Stuff like this happens every day. Every day this happens. Every day in the hood. Everything. Every day this happens. Biggie was just another normal human being. Take it, he was a great rapper and everything, but he's just a regular human being caught by accident. This is a big possibility that a lot of people believe, and a lot of evidence does point to that. It does point to that. We cannot deny that. It might not be what you believe, but we cannot deny that it is a possibility because this case has never been solved. There are people that believe this. Okay? What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. We brought this up in a prior video, but couldn't really talk about it in depth. But now we are getting into it. Putting some sizzle in this week's steak. If y'all don't want to write in the comments, because y'all don't want people all up in your business, because you know people can be nosy. Much love, y'all. I say with love. Then you can email us at wireduptv4you@gmail.com. 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 And you can remain 100% anonymous, or you can take full credit and get a shout out and even talk if you want to on your own video on Wired Up TV. Okay? All right, man? Okay, man? Stay positive. Keep your head up. Don't let nothing in life make you negative and angry and depressed. Keep that big old smile. Keep happy, positive, man. And everything goes good in your life. And everything goes good in your life. Guaranteed. And like I always tell you, my people, stay wired up. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.